Thanks for tuning in. Today's pull session, it's lats, traps and rear delts. So for lats, I have a little bit of a hang, a stretch. Just to loosen my lats, and I'll have a stretch with the bands, a few rows just to loosen my lats, ready for bent over rows. And then I'll do a set of warm-up, set of bent over rowing with the dumbbells. Yeah, the first exercise will be barbell bent over rowing for lats. I'll do 4 sets of those. If you're working to flat out, you only need to do 3 or 4 sets of those, and then I'll move on to pull-ups and then shrugs for my traps, because your traps get worked to some extent when you're doing bent over rows. I don't do deadlifts, but rather I do stiff-legged deadlifts on hamstring days, and that works the lower back. And then I'll do some bent over lateral raises or lying down on an incline bench for the rear delts. So for that, the first exercise will be bent over rows. I'll perform them on this platform to get more of a stretch. Make sure you keep your back nice and flat to help avoid injuries. So that's the first set. So that's bent over rows done with, to make your lats thicker. And now onto traps. We'll do shrugs. I've got the barbell set up on the bench. Yeah. That's no rotating of the shoulders there, just straight up and straight down. And I'll do 4 or 5 sets of those. Thanks. So that's bent over rows and shrugs done. I've done 4 sets of each. In all the 44 years I've been training, I've learned that you've got to be somewhat instinctive. That means you don't necessarily have to stick by what you've written down as your routine. Say you always do 5 sets of bent over rowing, 5 sets of shrugs, or 5 sets of chins. Some days you might feel stronger, some days you might not feel as good. there's no reason why you have to do what you've set out to do. If you feel better, just give it a bit more. If you don't feel as good, do a bit less. It's better to undertrain than to overtrain, because there's always other sessions. So you don't have to stick rigidly to the rules, because there are no rules. You've got to leave some space to train instinctively. So my next exercise is the pull-ups. Thank you. So that's the pull-ups done, and the final exercise in the pull session minus biceps is the bent over lateral or bench laterals on an incline bench for the rear, targeting the rear delts. Hope you can see this. I'll show you me doing another set. Hopefully you can see me performing this set a bit better. So that is bent over lateral or bench lateral incline bench. Remember, it's quality, not quantity. So I hope you found that workout interesting, and thanks for taking your time out to watch, and hope you've learned something and to inspire you in your own training. So if you found that interesting, just like, share and subscribe. So until the next time, goodbye, God bless, and keep training hard. Thank you, bye.